Hey everyone, it's Julian. I hope you're doing wonderfully. Welcome to day 23 of me documenting my programming journey on my way to becoming a mobile developer. Today is Saturday, March 12th, 7:28 a.m. Let's get into it. So if this is your first time watching this vlog, I have been doing lots of courses on the Hacking with Swift website. And by lots of courses, I mean 2, but they're really long, so it feels like a long time. Anyway, I want to take a break from doing courses and just do some stuff on my own because I'm realizing that I'm becoming a little bit too reliant on the positive feedback loop of doing a lesson, understanding it, moving on. And when I'm forced to do stuff on my own, I don't quite feel so great. So I want to take a break from that and basically just get some experience doing stuff without any guidance, because I think that's important, and I haven't really consistently done that in a while. So I think I want to take the next few days to work on my own app that I'm gonna ship. I don't care. It's gonna be an expense tracker. I'm just gonna put it out so that I have the experience of putting it out. Probably won't put any effort into it after I put it out. Maybe I will. But I just want to get started and do something by myself and then go back to the course and keep learning some stuff. Just to really sink in the concepts that I've been learning. Anyway, enough talk. I'm gonna get into it. Hope you enjoy this. Some decent progress actually, and not only am I making decent progress, I didn't really have to reference old code that I did with the course very much. There were a few things that I've only ever done once, so I really had to, but for the most part I am getting along by myself pretty well, so let's check it out. So I have a very basic first screen so far. It's pretty much it. So we have our data model with our expense entity, amount, title, type. We have an extension on our expense type to make working with these properties a little bit easier. We have our data controller, which has different things that will help us test efficiently and also allows us to make use of our data model that I just showed you. And we also have our content view, which is our only view right now, and it's just the start of the app, the opening of the app, and it looks like this. And if we run it, we can use the add data button to obviously add data, and that's going to run the add sample data method that we have in our data controller. So for example, I'm going to delete this so that we can start over and run it again. And now we have no data. We click add data, we get data, and we have all of these are clickable. They don't do anything yet. My next step is going to be to fill in the screen and also give the user the opportunity to edit the expense, and that's where I'm going to start. We also have swipe to delete functionality, which is fun. And so yeah, that's it for now. I'm going to keep going and check in with you guys in a bit. I got a bit more done. Let's check it out. In this view that I just created, which is edit expense view, we are giving the user the ability to edit an expense that they created. So if you open up the app here, we can click an expense, go to this new view, edit the expense name. Let's just change it to a bunch of numbers so you can see that it changed. These are the details for expense 1. Let's say it cost who knows how much money. And boom, why is it not entering? There we go. We have a $5 million expense. If we go back here, oh, and we can also choose between personal and business. So I'm going to say it's personal, and then that's there. And not only that, it saves, which is pretty great. So we have the expense getting saved. Of course, that looks pretty wacky because it's like on a new line. I haven't really accounted for anything like that. But for now, it will definitely do. Now what I need to do is add a button up here that allows the user to actually add an expense, because right now you can't do that. So let's get to it. a whole bunch of new shit. Now you can add a new expense, and you can also see your personal expenses and your business expenses split up into two different sections. Let's check it out. Here we have our new expense view, which is being shown on a sheet in our content view when we click on the plus button. And our content view also now has these two different sections, personal expenses and business expenses. And we are filtering through our fetched expenses array to make those sections happen. I don't know if that's really the best way to do this, but that's the only way I could really figure out. And so that's what we're rolling with. This view is our content view now. We have our personal expenses and our business expenses, and I have a new expense, ASDF here, that I used to test things. And we can click this plus button. We will get shown a sheet that says new expense. This is where we type our new expense, and then we would put this in business to show that it's working and getting split up properly. And then we can also do a number, which is $65,651 apparently. Hit done, and we have a new business expense. We can delete this. We can delete this. We can add another expense. Click done, and then close the app, relaunch it, and that expense will be saved, which is awesome. I'm really happy with how much I was able to do by myself without referencing a lesson or looking at notes or anything like that. So pretty pumped on this. So I think that's pretty much done, which I'm pretty pumped on. And what I'm going to do is just ship it on the App Store, and I'll post about when it's available. And if anybody wants to use it, I'm not really going to promote it or anything. It's sort of just for me to understand what it's like to upload an app to the App Store. And then I'm going to release some updates because I want to make it a tab type app instead of having it be one screen like that. And so you can go around from tabs instead of looking at different sections on the same screen. So I'll get to not only practice what it's like to upload an app, but also understand what it's like to update an app. And I think that's great because I'm just trying to do things by myself without any sort of guidance. And so far, I've really surprised myself with what I've been able to do. So I'm really excited. And that's that. I think I've been going for about 4 hours now. So I'm going to stop here, do some grocery shopping, and then I am going to edit some videos and work on some music stuff that I have to work on. Long day, very productive though. Okay, I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you so much for watching.